Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't good. So perhaps Rich is not with us. I'm not sure what happened there, but we will just keep going because why not? Um, so I'm just sharing this to Facebook. Maybe perhaps Rich is back. I'm not really sure. I'm just sharing this to the Golf and Drive Facebook page. Um, and so then we are good. But anyway, hopefully Rich can get back with us. I'm not sure what happened on his end. I had the same issue a couple weeks ago. I mean, not issue, nothing you can do about it. Same thing happened to me. So stuff happens, and perhaps he's back now. But here we are, the Golf Dudes podcast. Lots to get to. Richie, are you back with us? Or you still having issues?
No, I'm good. I'm good for now, brother.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Anyways, lots to get to today. And we will obviously, as always, take your comments and whatever as we go along, but certainly lots to get to. So, Rich, how are you doing today? What's going on? Did you have a good day watching the U.S. Open?
Yeah, man. I plan to get up at like 7 o'clock to watch the first groups go off, but that didn't go as planned. Ended up getting around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, watching the groups go off, and then obviously met you at Laura's Bar and Grill for the afternoon matchups. Had a great day, but it was interesting U.S. Open today.
It was. We have tons to get to on that. I have a whole 2 pages worth of notes and observations and stats and all kinds of stuff. So we have all kinds of stuff to get to with the U.S. Open, and I know you'll be leading that segment as always, and you're also going to keep us updated because it's I think they stopped play for the night. I'm not really sure, but you're going to keep us updated on that front. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly what they're doing, but it's dark out. You can't play golf now, so I'm assuming play is paused for the night, but who knows? Anyways, so we'll get to that later on. Rich will keep us updated. Some local news from this week that we need to get to as we speak right now. The Marshall Development is hosting their third Zoom meeting regarding Metacomet. So that's going on right now as we speak. We put two articles up about it this week. As Metacomet is now literally in its final 2 weeks or so, as they are. The word on the street is, or at least what we were told, both Rich and I were told, that the last day for Metacomet is September 30th. And so they're literally in their final 2 weeks. There's a Zoom meeting tonight on Metacomet. If we can get reaction to that, we will get it through whether through Marshall or through the Keep Metacomet Green Facebook page, which is a great. They do at least a great job of keeping people notified and trying to promote their cause. So one way or the other, we'll have some sort of reaction tonight on that. Earlier this week, as we reported, Marshall Development issued in a press release. Marshall Development kind of issued a warning to East Providence residents that I think kind of pissed everybody off, for lack of a better word. And they said there is no Plan C, and that the status quo of Metacomet is not an option. So basically, what they said was there's no chance that Metacomet is going to stay as a golf course. And that's what they said earlier this week. The other day, we put the story up via their press release. They said, quote, the Metacomet Country Club, as we all know it, will no longer exist. There are many reasons for the club's demise, and none of them have to do with Marshall Properties. The only question that remains is what will the future of the Metacomet property look like? And that was a quote from Leanne Marshall. She is the principal of Marshall Property. So Metacomet, literally in this last couple of weeks, Marshall Development has insisted, at least recently, that there's no chance of it staying as a golf course, no chance of it staying, the way it is right now. Obviously, they said the quote, the line that I thought was big was when they said there are many reasons for the club's demise. None of them have to do with Marshall Properties. Rich and I know you've been very outspoken, and so we've talked about it on the show about the demise of Marshall. I mean, the demise of Metacomet, not the demise of Marshall, and about their issues and all this other things. So now they're literally in their last 2 weeks. You can find the article on our website. They issued a Plan A and Plan B, and again stressed that there is no Plan C. Rich, thoughts on, obviously we've talked about this a ton. It's the biggest news story probably in the state regarding, at least as it relates to golf. And so now here we are. It's coming to the last couple of weeks here for Metacomet.
Yeah, Joe. I've had my issues personally with Metacomet. Not going to get into that right now, but overall, we're losing a icon in the Rhode Island golf course industry. Not sure why they would want to bulldoze this thing for condos, strip mall, this and that. This is one of the toughest courses I've ever played. Me and you played it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I mean, I know money's an issue. It's a business. But yeah, I'm giving the thumbs down on the whole thing because this course is dynamite. It's just great. I don't know. I honestly don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, I mean, we played it once. We potentially are trying to play it one more time, potentially on the last day that is open. I think that'd be pretty good content. So we'll keep people posted on that. I know we talked about that today. So that would be something. But if anybody's interested, we're potentially playing Metacomet on its last day. So, but yes, that was the news out of Marshall Development this week. Again, they have a Zoom meeting right now as we speak. And so anything that comes out of that, we will have posted later tonight or tomorrow, depending on what it is and what time this stuff comes out. Regarding this situation, our buddy Mario Martone has been very outspoken regarding the situation with Brad Faxon and Metacomet, and he kind of agrees with you, and he says that Metacomet never changed with the times and did themselves in. But that doesn't change the fact that Marshall Development Group are POS, and we don't need to say what POS means. You can look it up on Google. But certainly he seems to agree with you, and that is the general consensus of what's going on over at Metacomet. So Mario, obviously, thanks for watching. Corey Martone, thanks for watching. And Joel Bassett just tuned in. And thank you, everyone, for watching. I know there's a lot going on. The Celtics are on, and hockey starts in a little while, so we appreciate your views. So that's the news out of Metacomet. They have a Plan A and Plan B. I have it all written down here in my notes. I'm not going to read it to everybody. It's on the site. It's copied on the site, pretty much straight from their press release, more or less. So you guys can go check that out. They do have another meeting if they decide to go with Plan A, which would require a zone change. And that would be scheduled for September 25th or before this East Providence City Council. But obviously, they haven't chosen a plan yet, or they haven't agreed on a plan yet. So that is not set in stone. So that is the Metacomet stuff. Again, if you have thoughts, feel free to comment like Mario did on Metacomet. Again, we're potentially looking to play Metacomet at least one more time, get some content out of it. I think it'd be cool content to play it on his last day, or maybe one of his last days. But so we'll keep you posted on that. We played a couple weeks ago. I thought it was very difficult, as it usually is. It always has been. And I'm sure it's not going to get any easier, or maybe it's not. Maybe it is going to get easier. I'm not really sure, but I think this thing will be fascinating. So that is that regarding Metacomet. Again, we'll keep you posted on anything that happens at tonight's meeting. So there's that. The other news that we put up today, much earlier today, is that Valley Country Club in Warwick is hosting its Play for Pink golf tournament, which benefits the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Foundation. The tournament will take place on October 12th, obviously at Valley Country Club. It's $75 per player. That includes a cart, prizes, dinner, and donation. So a great cause over at Valley Country Club. The tournament is an 18-hole mixed Texas scramble. So it's not, play your own ball. You can kind of relax, try some new shots you wanted to try all summer long, and, enjoy playing at Valley Country Club. According to Valley, according to their post or their press release, guests and non-members are welcome and encouraged to sign up. And so that's coming up on October 12th. Rich, you and I are actually playing in the tournament.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me break in real quick. Boys, we gotta do our best. This is a breast cancer charity. We gotta do our best. Let's go. We can play I'm not gonna lie, it's probably like a top 8, top 7, top 8 private course in the state. And it's to do the great charity for breast cancer. Let's go. We all got to do it. Let's do some great charity work here and play at Valley. Have a great time, and let's do it, boys.
So yeah, there's the hard push from Rich on playing at Valley again. That's October 12th, and again, according to Valley, that is open is for guests and non-members, so anybody can play. You just give them a call to sign up. I know they said in their post that there is limited space, so obviously sign up sooner rather than later. But that is October 12th. Some good fall golf. Hopefully the weather will be decent. I will definitely be wearing pants that day. That's for sure. That's definitely doesn't sound like it's going to be shorts weather. So yeah. So that is going on October the 12th. So there is that. The only other news.
Wear the pink, baby. Let's go.
Well, I won't be wearing pink, but whatever. Anyways, so yes, if you're interested in playing, sign up through Valley. Rich and I are playing, or at least planning to play, and we signed up. So we're planning to play. $75 to play Valley is a pretty good deal. So we are planning to do that. That is again as a Monday, October 12th, in case you were wondering. Shorts until at least Halloween. Nope. Anyways.
Got you, Mario. I got your shorts till Halloween. Let's go.
So the only other local news that I have, and Rich, actually, you told me today about aeration at King's Crossing, but I posted this story yesterday. Cranston Country Club is aerating their greens next week. So if you're looking to play Cranston next week, I would check in with them first before you go there, and then you waste your money and you have to play bad greens. So they're aerating their greens next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. According to their post, all play will be restricted to playing the same 9 twice. So obviously what they're doing is they're doing 9 holes, one day or, whatever, and then 9 holes the next day to let people play. So just keep that in mind. Again, the article's on our website. That's just a quick article. It's not anything major, but again, people like to know when greens are being aerated so they know, when to play or when not to play or, whatever. And so that's next Tuesday, which is September 22nd, Wednesday, obviously September 23rd, and obviously Thursday is the 24th. So just keep that in mind if you are going over to Cranston to play, that they are aerating their greens. They did post it on their Facebook page. They did, tell people. So, they can't say they didn't tell you. So I know, Rich, you've had that issue before with other places, but the Cranston Country Club did tell people.
At least they said it.
There's that. Yes. So that is that on Cranston. Rich, you told me today, kind of breaking news, sort of. You said King's Crossing is aerating their greens in 2 weeks, right after that par 3 tournament. You said.
Yeah. After the they're doing it the week after the par 3 tournament. I think the par 3 tournament is October 3rd. So plan to have the the King's Crossings greens punched around that Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Hopefully they'll be healed by, I'm hoping, like November, give or take the weather. But yeah, so we're punching our greens mid-October.
All right, all right. So that is also going. Actually, and I didn't even. I'm so silly. I've been like looking forward to the whole week. I didn't put it in my notes. This weekend we have the Kirkbride Alpine Ryder Cup matches, and I'm really excited for those. I know some other courses do Ryder Cup matches as well, but Kirkbride Alpine's Ryder Cup is this week, starting tomorrow at around 12:30. I think the first tee time is, and they go in the afternoon. Then so they do it two at the, so this year Kirkbride is the home course. So Friday and Sunday are at Kirkbride, and then Saturday the guys hit the road and go over to Alpine. So really looking forward to that. We'll have coverage of that, at least a wrap-up article on Sunday, if not daily coverage. We'll see what my capacity is and what the whole situation looks like. I may or may not be going to Alpine with them. I'm not sure, so I will keep you posted on that. But yes, the Kirkbride Alpine Ryder Cup this weekend, and so looking forward to that. It's always a great tournament, and obviously it's all friendly and Mario says no one has more aeration news than me. Hey, news is news. People like to know that stuff. So believe it or not, those articles actually do pretty good. So hey, it's a page view. That's all that matters to me.
We all can't belong to private courses there, Mario.
So hey, it's news. As people care about that stuff. You'd be surprised. But those articles do those pretty good page views, generally speaking, especially at the beginning of the year. The end of the year, people are kind of winding down anyway, but the beginning of the year, those articles are a big deal. So we're going to keep posting it. People want to know that stuff. The public likes to know that stuff. Rich likes to know that stuff. So we'll keep posting the articles. Yeah. I think people should know. So you can make fun of me all you want, Mario, but people want to know that stuff, and you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked at the stats that those articles do. And I'm not even just saying it to say it. I'm serious. So I'm going to keep posting it. So you can make fun of me all you want. That's fine. Tina Signori, thank you for watching. So Kirkbride Alpine, thank you. Kirkbride Alpine Ryder Cup this week. This weekend we'll have some coverage of that.
Let's go, Kirkbride boys. Let's go.
So we'll see. I might do a show tomorrow from Kirkbride. We'll see. It's not till 12:30. So if I get there for 12, do a half an hour show, and see what we do. So anyway, that is this week. Now Rich ran away. See, Mario, you scared him away. Mario says he loves watching his ball bounce across the green. So there's that. So we have all that stuff this weekend. I'm not really sure where Rich went, but so yes, Metacomet news. We went over that. They have the Zoom meeting tonight. Cranston is aerating their greens next week. So in case you're interested in playing, and Valley Country Club is hosting a tournament to benefit Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. Play for Pink golf tournament. Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. That tournament is October 12th. You can find out information on their site and on their Facebook page. So that is where we are with that. And like I said, the Kirkbride Alpine Ryder Cup this weekend. We'll have some coverage of that. So that is where we are with local stuff. John McCann, thank you for watching. Hope that you are doing well. Rich is back with us. Rich, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
All right. Should we get into some U.S. Open stuff? I know we have a lot to get to with the U.S. Open.
Of course.
So why don't we lead? I have a whole bunch of thoughts. I have all kinds of crap written down, actually typed down. But why don't you lead it off, since you're our PGA Tour insider, PGA Tour guy. So why don't you lead it off with some thoughts, or maybe do a quick recap of the leaderboard, in case people weren't watching or didn't catch the end, whatever. and then I'll give some of my thoughts, and we kind of go back and forth. But why don't you get us started and some of your thoughts and leaderboard and wherever you want to go with that.
All right, yeah. So we're looking at a leaderboard. Wingfoot playing like a bitch, just a savage lady right now. Justin Thomas, we got sitting at -5. Patrick Reed sitting at -4. Thomas Peters, Matty Wolf sitting at -4 also. Rory sitting at -3. Lee Westwood, where the hell has Lee Westwood been the past couple years? Sitting at -3. Louis Oosthuizen, Jason Kokrak, Brendan Todd, Harris English, sitting at -2. Winged Foot is a fickle mother. I watched a video on behind the scenes on how they set the course up, and it is insane. They have guys that fluff the rough. Take it as you may, but they have guys who actually fluff the rough with blowers and rakes when it's been trampled down. They want this course to be as hard as they can, as hard as possible, and it's absolutely insane. I'm actually surprised that the score, that the top score has been -5 today, given the absolutely insane course conditions. Given that, the weather is going to be very cool the next couple days, so it's going to firm the golf course up. So we are not going to see these same type of scores. Expect mayhem, savagery in the next 3 days. It's going to be amazing.
All right, there you go. Apologies for Rich's cursing, but that's okay. Anyway,
don't apologize. Come on.
You never know. There could be children watching. So yes, I thought so. My so my thoughts are: I thought the course was playing easy today, relative, especially in the morning. Maybe it got a little harder in the afternoon, obviously. But I thought it was playing easy in the morning. Justin Thomas shot 5 under par. He remains in the lead, barring something crazy that just happened that I missed. But he's still in the lead, and he looked as dominant as he has all year. And I thought, by comparison to what we heard, or coming into it, I thought the course was playing easy. These guys were making putts. They were hitting shots. Obviously, the greens are fast. There's a lot of roll. You can see that. And I know Mario has some thoughts on Dustin Johnson. We'll get to him, but get this. Today there were 21 rounds under par. Now this is only Colin Montgomery was under par after round 1 of the 2006 U.S. Open at Winged Foot, and today there were 21. So the course was playing easier. I know they said on the broadcast that they softened it a little bit, and that today is probably going to be the easiest day because they were trying to get guys in. So they're trying to get the round finished. I don't think that they got the round finished, from what I can tell. Obviously, these stats don't update quickly all the time, but I don't believe they got the round finished. I think the guys still have a few holes left, but they were trying to get guys in, and so that's why they made the course a little bit easier. But again, like Rich mentioned, it's going to get colder over there. Today I think it was 77 degrees over there today, and the rest of the week is supposed to be in the mid to low 60s. So that's going to make the course harder. The greens will firm up, but I thought today was relatively easy. For them. And JT is at 5 under par. He has a 1-shot lead over at Reed, like Rich said. We don't need to recap. Patrick Reed actually had a hole-in-one today, one of 2 hole-in-ones on the same hole. And I saw both of them. We both saw both of them. And so big ups for Patrick Reed. It looks like he's in contention. And yeah, like Rich said, like you said, Lee Westwood kind of came out of nowhere, and he's in contention. He's still seeking that first major. He trying to avoid going down as one of the greatest players to never win a major. He's certainly in that conversation. So we'll, I don't know if he'll be able to keep it going, but yeah. So it was good to see him in the field. Some other thoughts on Dustin Johnson didn't have a good day today. As Mario said, Mario said just as I expected. He puckers right up under pressure. Well, we'll see. We'll see how he finishes. But I got one stat on Dustin Johnson for you. Dustin Johnson had 20 straight rounds of 71 or better before the 73 today. And today was his highest score since shooting 78 and then withdrawing at the 3M championship in July. So there's a cool stat for you on Dustin Johnson.
All right, let me cut in on this. So I just looked on the PGA Tour app. It looks like there's 4 guys that didn't finish. They're on 16 or 17. So I'm not sure. I'm sure they're gonna just tack that on to tomorrow's round. But they're those 4 guys are not in contention. So.
All right. So there are still guys on the course. So that I'm sure they'll go off early tomorrow, and then go from there. So keep that in mind. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go next? Do you want to talk about Tiger's pants crapping, or do you want to talk about Phil Mickelson's redemption? That's not so much.
I mean, just pick one because they're both pants crapping. So.
All right. Well, we'll save Tiger for last. I know he draws a lot of attention, and we need it. And Rich and I can go talk about Tiger for days and days on end. So Phil Mickelson, lots of attention was brought to him this week because of what happened in 2006 when he, for some reason, hit driver off the tee with a 2-shot lead and put in the trees, like one of my shots, and he ended up losing the tournament. He actually, if you listen to some of his interviews since then, he actually doesn't blame the driver. He blames the second shot, that his second shot rolled too far and went into the bunker. I mean, it's kind of nonsense.
I love it.
What do you laugh? What's so funny?
I'm laughing. Like they blame everything but themselves. It's insane. It's the same. It's the same thing with me. If I hit a bad shot, it's everything but me. I get it.
True. And you hit lots of bad shots. So, but yeah, so everyone's talking about Phil's redemption thing. And so much for that. That he actually, I believe he got it to 2 under at one point, right? He was like, "Oh, here he comes."
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
He was 2 under through 2.
Then he completely fell apart from there. He finishes the day at 7 over. I'm not sure. I have no idea what the cut's going to be. I don't know, Rich, if you have a projected cut or what you think it's going to be, but you have to think he's going to be possibly outside the cut at this one. And we talked about this last week, I think, because he was playing the safe way. He went to the Champions Tour. He won a tournament there. He dominated the tournament there. It wasn't even close. And that was supposed to give him some confidence. And then he came back and he finished 10 under at the Safeway. Really wasn't a factor. And then now in the U.S. Open, which admittedly is obviously a tough course to play, and it's always a tough format and tough setup. But 7 over is not going to get it done. So again, I'm not sure what the cut is going to be or if there's even a projected cut yet. But not a good day for Lefty, and what was supposed to be a redemption act in a great golf story.
Yeah. So I told you, Joe, that I think Phil went to the Champions Tour, and kind of gave us a taste of what he's capable of. We saw he absolutely dominated that field, absolutely, and shown us that he can still contend with the PGA Tour guys albeit maybe probably like in the 20s or the 30s as far as place. But he definitely doesn't he doesn't belong in the Champions Tour yet. Given his age, I just he's too good for that. But he can't contend with these younger guys. Given Rom, Justin Thomas. I mean, not for nothing. I don't even think he can contend with Tiger on his best day. But yeah, I think he should be content with staying in the 20, 25, 30, 30 place range for the tours.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly doesn't need the money. I think he's doing okay, and he can just go to the Champions Tour and win. But today,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you looked at his stats, if you have them in front of you. But obviously, there's a premium on hitting fairways at the U.S. Open. Obviously, and you were appalled earlier that what was it? One fairway was 23 and a half yards or something wide, something like that. Whatever it was, I forget what you said. It was like crazy.
Oh, dude,
So
yeah, it was insane.
So guess how many fairways Philip hit today? Do you know? Do you know the answer? You can look.
No,
I'll give you a hint.
he came in at +9, so
Oh, he
I don't
finished at
even
plus
know.
nine.
He
Okay,
hit
that was
maybe
my fault. You want? I
yeah,
have the answer.
he
I know
hit
the
maybe
answer.
what one or two, maybe.
One. He hit one fairway today. One more fairway than us. So that's just not gonna
Oh man,
that's just not gonna get it done at the U.S. Open. And obviously, like we said, the fairways are tough to
nope.
hit and stuff. But hitting one fairway, especially at that course where the fairway goes from fairway to like 7 inches of rough, in like a heartbeat. You have to be in the fairway. And Tiger had some of those same problems. He wasn't quite as his fairways weren't quite as bad as that, but he had a couple of the same problems where he hit the fairway and then the ball would just roll out. And then he ended up getting in trouble. So yes, so not so good for Phil. Tiger, as we switch gears and get to him for the last 15 minutes or so, he fell apart today as usual. He got to 1 under par at one point. He opened up terribly. He opened up with a couple of bogeys. Then he got it back and he got to 1 under par, I think on 10. He birdied 3 in a row. So I think he got to 1 under par at 10. And then from there he kind of fell apart. He went in, he finished at 3 over. He made a terrible double bogey on 18. So I think he put his tee shot either in the rough or in a bunker. I'm trying to remember. I watched the entire round. He put his tee shot on the bunker and pitched out in front of the green, which he was fine. Now the 18th green has that crazy drop off, that crazy false front over at Winged Foot. It's like insane. And so he tried to chip it, and he basically duffed the chip and ended up coming right back to his feet. And then from there, he puts his next shot past the hole, and he two putts. So yes, I could have hit that shot. That's what I said at the time. I could have hit that shot. I could do that. He is now 3 over. I don't think he's going to be in contention this weekend at all, which is exactly what I expected. And so, but yeah, where I'm from, it's crazy. His roller coaster of a round. It went from bad to oh boy, and then to terrible again. He said after the round that he was disappointed that he didn't close it. He didn't finish it the way he should have. Because he feels like he should have been in contention, or he should be in contention, and now, basically he's not. I mean, you never know. It's still early, obviously. He lost a golf left, and at the U.S. Open, 3 over is not necessarily the be all end all. You hope that the course gets hotter and these guys kind of fall apart. But if they're falling apart, then you'd imagine Tiger's going to fall apart. So, but yeah, so it's up and down day for Tiger, and it finished on way down. I know we talked about this earlier. What are your thoughts on Tiger? Is this going to be a hopeless weekend, or maybe he can get it back, or what do you think?
Joe, man, I didn't have high hopes going into this. I saw the pretty round swings. I was hopeful, but yeah, man, I don't see. I see maybe if you said that he's at 3 or 4 over, I don't see it getting better than maybe like 2 over, 1 over, just for his play style. The rough is like cabbage. You can't really strike the ball cleanly through it. Um, I just don't see it for his game right now. We just gotta hope for a nice showing at Augusta in November.
Yeah, we have the Masters coming up in November, but yeah, it doesn't look too good for him. Now,
I'm all
on
positive.
the
I want him to place good this week, but um I think his shot is better. His shot's better in November.
we'll see what Augusta looks like in November for sure. But like I said, if 3 over is not, he's 3 over. It's not completely done because it's the U.S. Open and who knows what's going to happen. But obviously with JT at 5, it's hard to imagine that the winning score is going to be over par like was predicted. There's no way they're going to fall apart that much unless the course becomes goofy golf, which I mean who knows? You never know. But I just don't see that happening. So everyone hoping for an over par score, over par final. I don't think that's going to happen. But that is that. So now you had an app that you wanted to tell people about because you were all excited about it. And then we just put up a story about the Peacock app that was getting slammed by fellow golf media members, which I always think is interesting. I think the media war stories are always fun to write. But you actually enjoyed the Peacock app. You didn't have a problem with it, and you didn't really understand what people were complaining about.
Yeah. I got home after hanging out with you at Laura's, and I signed into the Peacock app. I had to register my name and all that stuff. Do a little bit of password messery, and I just logged into it. Um, and the stream was seamless. I didn't have any problems with it. On the opposite side, I also logged into the NBC Sports app, NBC Sports Plus or whatever. I don't even know what's going on with these days, but the NBC Sports app, and you could also get it there. So I don't know how. I understand they want to promote the whole Peacock app and everything like that. But I understand how old man golf is like, oh, I don't understand why it's not on cable, which I pay for, and other, like whatever. But if you guys want to watch extended golf coverage, just sign up for the Peacock app and download it on your smartphone, and you can mirror it to your TV.
Mario says the average golf fan is too old to know what an app is. Maybe.
He's so right.
Uh,
That what did I say? Old man golf. Old man golf.
yeah. And my mother says that they have the Peacock app and it's very easy. So there's that.
There
I
you
thought
go.
that
Joanne,
I just enjoy it.
Joanne advertises the Peacock app.
There you go. So I just think I just thought it was funny that all these guys, media guys, were slamming it. There's a variety of guys that we cited. I mean,
It's old.
I
It's
kind
old
of
man
tend.
golf, man.
It could be. I mean, see, like I said to you, and we only have a couple of minutes left, but I kind of tend to agree with them in some ways because obviously, it's the U.S. Open. It should be on TV. They can very easily switch
I
it back to
agree.
Golf
I
Channel or whatever.
150% agree.
But
I
so I
150% agree.
so I tend to agree with what they were saying, the general premise of it. I certainly don't think it's as big of a deal as some of them are making out. Some of them making it out to be. Some of those comments were like absurd. And it was only like the last hour and a half of it. It's not like they had the whole, it's not like they broadcast the final round on it or, something crazy like that. So I agree with that general premise. I certainly don't think it was as big of a deal as, some of them are making it out to be. So that is that is that. What time does Celtics coverage start? No one wants to watch the Celtics. Hockey, the Islanders, from financial reasons.
Islanders, baby. Let's go Isles. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Islanders for financial reasons. The Celtics are blowing up the Miami Heat. I'm sure nobody saw that coming. The NBA must have got involved. So that's not even going to be a game in the second half. Don't worry. But yes, so that is what we have for the show.
I saw that just now. God damn.
Wow. we gotta kind of wrap up the show here, so everyone can go watch their hockey game, and if you want to watch that god awful football game, you can do that as well. Just a couple of quick things, and I'll let Rich if he has any last minute news and notes as well. So a couple quick things. We'll have some coverage of the Metacomp meeting tonight, depending on what happens. If anything happens, there's a chance that nothing happens, because that seems to happen at all these meetings. But it's on Zoom anyway, so there's only so much you can do. So we'll have some coverage of that. I'll have coverage of the Kirkbride Alpine Ryder Cup this weekend, at least Friday and Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to Alpine with them on Saturday, but I could potentially do that. So we'll have coverage of that as well. Sunday's going to be a busy day, so everyone stay tuned for Sunday. Big Sunday for us. Me, whatever, us, me. Kirkbride Alpine Ryder Cup final, and then we'll have U.S. Open wrap once that tournament comes to an end. So big Sunday for us, and I'm looking forward to that. We'll let you know of any further coverage. Stay tuned for some Facebook Lives over the weekend, whether on any number of things. I might even do an impromptu show at the Turn Show tomorrow at noon, live from Kirkbride, high above the 10th tee at the championship course at Kirkbride Country Club. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for any of that stuff, and Lord knows what else will happen over the weekend. We'll have some U.S. Open coverage throughout the weekend as well, not just on Sunday. Scoreboards, different things. So lots going on. It's September, but still lots going on. And Rich, do you have any other news and notes you wanted to add as we wrap up the show?
No, not at all. I wish I could give you guys lines, but we're not going to get lines till after these four jamokes finish their rounds. So I can't give you guys anything. But you guys are playing this weekend. Hit them straight, and good luck to the Kirkbride Country Club boys on the Ryder Cup this weekend. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday.
All right, everyone. That's the show. Mario Matone says, Thomas Peters, watch out for him. He's playing good today. So we'll see what happens the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the U.S. Open. Enjoy playing golf. Some of you I'll see at Kirkbride this weekend, either Friday or Sunday or both, with knowing you guys. And we will get it. And we'll have all that covered for you. So have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of the Celtics game tonight. Enjoy the hockey game. Root for the Islanders for me. Again, I'm a Rangers fan, but rooting for the Islanders for financial reasons. And so that is where we are. So it is, but it's for financial reasons. And we're not talking $10 here. So it's real money. So
no.
Anyway. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. I will talk to you this weekend. We will talk to you this weekend. And again, stay tuned for all of our coverage. It's going to be a busy weekend, especially Sunday. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for Sunday. We'd love to have you guys with us. So that's all we got. Good night.